MLV essentially means making learning visible. There are typically two kinds of MLVs, student-led MLV and teacher-led MLV. In a student-led MLV, students take the lead role and plan the whole event according to what they want to share with their parents. And in teacher-led MLV, teachers take the lead role and plan the whole event. Teacher-led MLV makes teaching practice visible. Here we share with parents the relevance of all that we do. So sharing with them the processes, practice and how all this is backed by research makes the relevance very clear to the parents. Once they know the why of everything we do, they will be willing partners with what and how. Student-led MLV focuses on the what and how of learning journey. Here the students showcase the best learning moments and something that they are proud about. Here they build confidence when they are sharing it with their parents. Also, parents get into the loop of what is happening in their child's grade. Teacher-led MLV happens 3 times in a year. Once in the beginning, where the teacher maps out the year for the parents and shares the happenings with them. The second and the third in the middle of term 1 and term 2, where she shares the theories behind the processes that we follow. Yes, student-led MLV is done for all grades individually because it's important for each child to take pride in their learning journey and share it with their parents. We need to start planning 10 days in advance of the MLV. On each day, we spend 1 to 1.5 hours for preparing for the MLV. And just a day before the MLV, we spend the whole day in tying all the knots and looking at all the groups and dry runs. The last day, the final day, it takes 1 to 1.5 hours for the actual event. Since it is a grade specific event, so it is more preferable that you choose the spaces which are more intimate and not dauntingly formal. So choose spaces that allow for interaction between students, parents and teachers informally. Some examples for such spaces are courtyard, backyard, under a tree, classroom spaces, or if you need to use audiovisual facilities, use them. It is vital that every child gets to participate in an MLV because the purpose of the MLV is that they feel proud about their own learning and themselves. This is achieved by co-creating with them according to what area they want to participate in. Not at all. Just believe in your children and they will all surprise you. And as I mentioned earlier, finally, it's about them sharing the best moments and what they've enjoyed. And all children are willing to do that. And all parents want to hear the best moments of their children. The first strategy is visualize the best case scenario for the final event with your students. Second, give them enough opportunities for scrutiny with peers as well as with the subject specific teachers so they can prepare really well. The third strategy is plan really well and still give them freedom to improvise wherever required. It's important to find time for MLV because it has great value. Number one, taking a pause after 3 to 4 months of learning concepts is important, and this MLV gives opportunity for the same. Number two, when children are explaining a concept to their parents, it gives them great clarity. And number three, they feel so confident when they're presenting a concept to their parents. So definitely it has great value and it's important to find time for it.